My name is Aisha and I'm with the Dubai School of Government. I'm the External Affairs Coordinator, which means I handle the PR, marketing, outreach. Facebook has been a great component for us, or platform for us to use to market our events. I think Twitter and things like YouTube have been great as an academic institution to allow us to get our programs and our research across to other universities as a source. A lot of times we get calls that say that we saw the YouTube video where this researcher was speaking on a conference, or we saw your report on X subject, and we have researchers who are working on this right now. Can we connect the two teams so that they can maybe collaborate on the research? So again, it's a way to kind of make the world a smaller place. It's a lot more interactive. It promotes dialogue. And at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do. We're not selling a product, but we're trying to create a dialogue about relevant issues to the region, to the UAE, and bring as many people into that conversation as possible. And it allows us to partner with institutions who aren't here, so we can make partnerships with academic institutions throughout the world and benefit from what they're doing. They can benefit from the stuff we're working on and make it a real collaborative effort. I think we're lucky in the sense that we don't have to worry about numbers per se. We know that our program is running, we have the enrollment in our master's program that we're looking for. Whether social media helps it or not, it doesn't mean, we don't have to worry about having 50 likes to have those students in the program. We can just use it as a platform to promote, but we're not sitting there at the end of the day worried that if we don't make the number, then we're not translating that into a customer. Because at the end of the day, we'd rather engage people, so even if we only have 2 or 3 people who are participating in the conversation, it's still quality people rather than just having a bunch of likes on Facebook or a bunch of followers on Twitter, but not people who are actually engaging in what we're doing. I think it depends on what bracket we're looking at. If we're looking at the public events, we know our marketing on Facebook went well, or on Twitter was useful, because people who come at the door, we ask them where they heard about it, and they'll check Facebook or Twitter. Whereas the research and stuff also, it spreads through YouTube and Twitter. But we also have, not a social media, but we have a media monitoring agency in general, which also pulls up information on blogs and Google alerts on Twitter, so we can kind of see how far we're reaching and what our visibility is beyond just the normal mainstream media that we market with. We try to do research on relevant topics and things that are of interest to the general population. So it's great for us when there's a trending topic and it happens to tie into our research, on gender issues or on education, because then we're able to kind of ride the wave on the trending topic and promote our stuff within it. But at the same time, we put out whatever we're doing. Our research isn't based on what's trendy. It's based on what our researchers at the time feel like are policy issues that need to be addressed. Take it carefully. Once you put something out on the internet, as has always been the case, it's out there. And once you put your research out online, if you're spreading it to different things, tweets can be retweeted and slightly altered in a way that they can be misunderstood. You have to make sure your wording is very careful, because you don't want people to swing your research in a way that you didn't intend it to be kind of pushed in that direction. So I think that's okay. Just keep it slow, slowly ease into it, see what's working for your model. Like we said in the panel, maybe things like LinkedIn aren't for you, maybe things like Google Plus doesn't really have any interest for us right now. On personal levels we may use it, but as an academic institution marketing ourselves, it hasn't seemed to pick up very much. So see what works for you and try to create the most influence that way. Don't just try to be on everything and see, just so you can say that you're on it. It's much better to have the few key items that you're on Facebook, Twitter, whatever it may be, and then focus on those and really make your influence through that mode. You can visit us on our website at www.dsg.ae, so Dubai School of Government. And then you can visit the Arab Social Media Report at arabsocialmediareport.com. It has a lot of interesting statistics that you can go through on gender gap in social media usage, Facebook and Twitter usage in general. You can register and you'll get a lot of interesting facts from that. In addition, you can follow the Dubai School of Government on Twitter at Dubai School, and government is shortened to GOVT. And we're on Facebook. We're not an account, but we're a group, so you can find us and be added added to our mailing